What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Homeroom, where I'm joined by my co-host and a former co-host as well, who is our special guest today. We got Rick Lee.
Here we go again.
We got Steffie Baik.
Hello.
And we got our favorite Wasian invading. Sheela Awe.
Favorite Wasian, huh?
Hey.
Okay, there's a lot out there. So
I know. We had to bring you back because America loves Wasians right now.
Right now and forever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Of course, I've always
forever.
loved Wasians. I mean, who doesn't love them, right? That's what I'm saying. But truly, Wasians are having a moment. Like a heated rivalry. Hudson, what's the last name?
You know what? I actually don't watch Heated Rivalry, but
Oh, I thought there was some sort of newsletter that all Wasians get about Wasian material.
no.
Okay.
Eileen Gu.
Eileen Gu.
Oh, yeah, she's
Alicia
Asian.
Liu.
Yes.
Melton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's so crazy? I don't even identify them as Wasians because I'm just like, I mean, they are obviously,
Yeah.
but I'm just like, they look just like me. So I'm very much like, oh, this is the world we live in.
Yeah.
In a sense, where I'm not just like, yes, fucking another mixed kid. Like, it's more just so like, yes, my people. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Is that new? Is that because you do see the representation? Or you feel that way? Or you always felt that way?
No, I definitely feel the come up of mixed identities and mixed and biracial or triracial, whatever. But I think for me, when I'm seeing these kind of people, I'm just more so like,
What do you mean by people? No, I'm kidding.
I'm just more so like, okay, yeah, it's just like another day in my life.
Well, you've also, I think, you've organized like mixed.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
events
so
and
many.
stuff. A mixer.
My mixers, yeah.
Yeah, which is a clever name.
Thank you.
But to be honest, I didn't even know the term Wasian.
Right.
I've used Blasian before growing up.
Yeah.
But was Wasian always a thing? I swear it's like new or some shit.
Nah, it came out when like gluten-free came out. You know what I mean? It came out, I've never even heard that in my life.
Because I never thought of putting like W in the front and making it like something about Blasian feels like natural, but Wasian I just didn't. I think that's new.
Yeah.
Well, we used to call it Hoppa. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm from Torrance or Gardena.
But Hoppa always
everybody called us, or called them. I don't know. I said it was.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert. No, it was Hoppa.
But that's more Japanese. That's more like a Japanese.
But we would actually maybe because we didn't have any other term for them.
Well, what does Hoppa? What's that stand for?
Hapa Haiole.
Oh, it's a Hawaiian thing.
Is it a Hawaiian term?
Yeah.
Oh.
But do you know what it means?
I think it does mean like mixed breed.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be Japanese.
Yeah.
Maybe, so.
But it is kind of because
I'd say Wasian
Japan.
sounds cooler than Hoppa.
Wasian. I'm ready to adopt Wasian.
Yeah?
Yeah.
well, I mean, I'm Eurasian, so
Oh my God.
Now you're doing too much. Eurasian is crazy, all right?
I'm Asian.
I think white implies Euro.
it doesn't actually
Eurasian. How about if you're like from? Is it?
because I'm German,
Germination.
a Germanasian.
Yes, Germination.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I've
and then
definitely used Eurasian before, and Wasian was always just kind of like there, but never.
No, I've been called Eurasian by black kids when they thought I was trying to act black. They're like, no, you're Asian.
Good one.
Wow. So there's Blasian, and then how about if you're like from like a Latino or Hispanic background and
Oh yeah, that's interesting. I don't know.
Let's not start making up crazy ones. You're doing too much.
That's true though. What is it?
I'm curious.
Yeah.
To be represented. And
Are we going to invent it all right now?
Yeah, we have to.
also, is there a specialty if there's two Asian mixes? Do they have their own thing?
We're going to do Mexicantonese? What are we going to do here?
That's a combination right there.
Mexican.
That's a combination.
Yeah, okay.
But I would say going back to the Wasians having a moment, I just noticed this, and I think everyone kind of notices this. I mean, in sports and TV shows, The Summer I Turned Pretty, that has a prominent Asian girl in it.
Yep.
Heated Rivalry, obviously, that's like one of the biggest shows.
Yeah.
Beef coming out has Charles Melton, he's a friend of mine. He's half Korean, half white. All these leads, and I think I don't know exactly why, besides the fact they're like incredibly good looking as well. But also, like, I think you can kind of talk about like both cultures a little bit in the storytelling.
Totally.
A little bit. Not in the sports. The sports is just like
Yeah.
you got like a like a tiger mom or dad or like a sports white dad or so. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it is interesting.
Yeah.
It does add complexities to the character, right? Being biracial.
I think so. I mean, you can explore all of that, and I think it's more regular now that story is told because like you're gonna have more mixed families in general. You know, put the mic closer to you. Did you forget how to pod?
Yeah, I forgot how to pod since I was kicked off.
I want to see that ponytail swinging as you know.
4 years ago.
Okay. But I mean, like,
Wait, would this situation be weird where we're talking about Wasians? Would you feel weird if all of us were European or white asking you about your Wasianness?
You know what?
Your Wasianness is great.
My Wasianness.
your Asianness, I've arrived. no, but that's actually a good question.
Because you're
Because
like
if it
literally
was
starting off the whole pod talking about her like identity.
no,
my
I'm not talking about just
Her
her
breakdown
identity.
right
I'm
now,
talking
dude.
about the
I get where you're coming from too, because of how prominent it is in
entertainment. Yeah.
But to your point, I personally feel like I'm imagining myself on a podcast with 3 white people, and I definitely
Like if this was Joe Rogan, how would you feel right now?
I would definitely be a little bit like,
What do y'all eat?
yeah, no, for sure. It's just because you guys are all Asian that I'm like, yeah, you
let's
guys
go
are,
with
you
this.
understand it, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like white people don't necessarily.
They're like you Orientals. No, the proper term is Wasian.
No, literally. Like I feel like y'all get it.
No. But I mean, it's interesting because like, I didn't have that many mixed Asian homies growing up. You know what I'm saying? And I remember you focused a lot of kind of bringing that community together.
Yeah.
You know, early on.
Yeah. I feel like it's an important part of our identity and our culture. And I feel like we can always relate to one another, no matter what our experiences are, whether they're good or bad or different, whatever the case.
Right.
I just feel like having that mixed identity is so unique in itself
Well-
that when all of us get together, we get it, you know?
It's like jambalaya. That's crazy. You guys are all mixed together
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Do you feel, like, I've heard people say like, you're not 50-50, you're 100% of each thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you feel that?
Yeah.
I like that voice change right there. Real quick.
Yeah, why did it
Why did you get
No,
all?
'cause I
First
thought-
of all, what source? Where
Well,
did
here's
you
the
hear
thing.
that?
So
I heard it from Ryan.
I heard it from
actually.
Ryan too. That's why I'm like, is that who you hear it
Who's
from?
Ryan?
Ryan Holmes.
Yeah.
No.
You don't
It's like
know.
people say it.
People say like you're 100%
You think
of
he
each.
invented that? The fuck out of here.
No, but
The fuck out of here.
we interviewed him for Cash Cuties, and that clip did really well.
Well, yeah, because it's a powerful statement, and I
Yeah.
agree with that because I recently got interviewed for for like a Korean media outlet, and they're talking about how people in Korea didn't feel like K-pop Demon Hunters was really truly Korean.
Yes.
They felt like it was like Korean American.
Yeah.
And I told them, I was like, nah, it's hella Korean and it's hella American.
Right.
You know?
Verbatim, he said
Yeah. Hella. He's like, what does hella mean? I couldn't translate hella. No,
I'm surprised you didn't just say the 100% Korean,
well,
100%.
I did say that. I did say that.
American, right?
But I just think it's powerful in that way that it's almost super Korean.
What do they mean by
It's like-
why did they say that didn't seem Korean enough?
Well, not Korean enough that it wasn't truly pure Korean. Do you know what I'm saying?
I see.
But I disagree with that because I actually feel like a Korean wouldn't have made a movie like that. It's funny because it has traditional elements like wearing a hanbok, eating tteokbokki, and all those stuff.
Yeah.
But Koreans don't like they don't think that's cool to fully lean on to cultural
Right.
elements.
Right.
Because they've done it for so many years.
Right, it's
that,
not-
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So many years that they feel like it wouldn't be kind of cool in a way,
Yeah.
But to us, like Americans, it's been cool to kind of tap into our roots again
sure.
and do traditional things and add traditional elements into our music. And
That's
like
true.
all the cool fashion kits try to add traditional elements to the garments.
Yeah.
Right.
But like people in Korea don't really do that because
Right.
they felt like for so many years they've been doing that and it's kind of tacky to them. So yeah, you're right. The success of that is because of us. Thanks. You're welcome. I mean, yeah.
Thanks.
Like I did the animation. You're welcome. No.
No, you're right. I mean, the representation came from the subtleties of that. You know what I mean? Instead of putting it down in the forefront, them just kind of doing like the very Korean stuff, like kimbap eating and eating cup ramens before the show.
Yeah.
That's representation. I think it was super Korean. I didn't see any Korean American in it.
Who's like the judge of that, right? Shouldn't it be Korea? If they want to say this is very Korean, or like us Korean Americans believe it's
Koreans made it. Koreans made the movie.
Right.
Do you know what
I'm saying who's saying that it's not.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. The
So-
Korean population.
yeah.
Oh, you're saying they're
Yeah.
wrong for saying that.
Well, no, it has to be.
What she's saying? Who's the
it's
judge?
relative.
Like,
Yeah.
how
Who's
do
the
you?
judge?
Yeah.
It's relative.
How do you
That's true.
determine?
Yeah.
What is too much, or what culture, or what side is too much?
Yeah.
But I feel like K-pop Demon Hunters was only. The success was only, like you said.
Did you watch K-pop even?
I did, yeah.
She looks like one of the Huntrix girls. You know what I'm talking about? The tall one.
the purple?
Yeah.
Oh, what's her name
You
again?
know-
I forgot.
Anime, most of the anime or animations,
Now I'm an anime.
sorry, is a lot of them just do look
Wasian?
Asian. Like they do. Like,
Anime Wasian.
I'll tell you why. It's because of the Asian features, but the big round eyes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exaggerated.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I heard about that. Have you heard this in I guess in anime, Japanese anime, they I think use like Dutch
really?
that's like their model was this like Dutch guy.
Yeah.
And then they started drawing all of them the same way, and then it became anime.
Yeah, anime wouldn't
Oh,
be as
interesting.
big as it was if it was accurately like Asian people.
Depicted,
looking.
yeah.
Yeah, it would be
It'd be
like,
soft.
I want to see more. I want to see more true to life eyes,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Come on, you know.
yeah, but you wouldn't be able to tell what they're really thinking. You know what I mean? Their face would look exactly the same every
Oh my
clip.
God.
Yeah, you need
Come
to
on,
have a little bit
man.
of the wide eye. You need to have the little vein
Yeah.
popping out. You
Oh,
know.
I got that vein popping out for sure. Have you guys ever seen it?
Oh, the one that's going right down the middle of your forehead.
Wait,
yeah,
do you
I see
see
it.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, you see it now?
Yeah.
But the more you talk about it, the more it's popping.
She's literally half and half. She's
Dude, oh my God, you're making it happen right now.
Whoa, you have
Yeah.
patterns.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I got that vein down my forehead.
I like the
How?
vein.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I like it. Is that a stress? Like, you know, when you're stressed and frustrated, does it pop out? Or
It pops out even more when I am that.
Yeah.
But it's typically already very prominent on my forehead.
Yo, kind of like went down right now.
No, it did. It was
And
only
then
when
it's
she
like
started,
back.
only when she talked about it.
when we started off the whole podcast about Wasians, it popped out. Like, this is how we're starting it up.
Yeah,
You really
that's
split down the
funny you
middle.
mentioned that.
That's
Yeah.
But Sheila, what's been up? What's been up with your life?
Oh man.
Talk to us.
Oh, okay, so when was I kicked off the pod?
Wait, hold on. For a little bit of historical context here, Sheila was on many episodes of the past
many, yeah.
podcast, Fun with Dumb. And you know, we've had some restructuring situations.
Years ago.
Yeah.
I was fighting for you.
we
I
were
was
kicked
fighting
off
for
too.
you.
Let's be real. We were kicked off too. For a
No,
while. He
can
left
I
us.
just say I really enjoyed those times.
It was great.
Like
It was fun.
because it was also it was 2020 COVID.
Yeah, COVID.
So we literally, and in that little studio
Little trap,
room,
yeah.
the little trap room or whatever, that was like good times because we would just like talk about everything.
Just shoot the shit.
Yeah.
And COVID really made it more nostalgic.
Yeah.
You know,
Did we do the
'cause it
see-through
was-
mask together? That was us, right?
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
I kind of feel like we were also much more unhinged during that time.
Totally.
Absolutely,
Right?
that's
Yeah.
true.
Things were like we weren't like considerate of many, and there's a freedom to that, obviously.
yeah.
But yeah, it was problematic.
Mind you, we
Yeah.
were streaming live at that time.
Totally, yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That's
Yeah.
like
Made it
no
fun.
continues. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
And we were taking calls
We were
live
taking-
too.
I know, that's
Exactly.
fun. That was such a cool segment of the pod.
Yeah.
Until it wasn't. You know? Yeah.
Until we started getting annoying repeating questions.
Cambodian.
Yeah.
That was a good time. So what's been up? What's
So,
new?
I mean, I've still been doing content full time. I've been working with a ton of different brands and just kind of honing in on that, really going hard, making it a full-time job. I moved to the Valley, got a place, got a little townhouse. So that was like a big change for me.
Congratulations!
Thank
on
you.
that. That's so cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I've been there for almost 2 years now, but it just makes life, it just adds a lot of responsibilities
Yeah,
to life.
Got you.
Yeah.
You got
You know?
dogs, you got kids, you got
Adopted a
new
dog
man.
recently.
Okay.
Oh.
Adopted a German. Adopted myself. Adopted an Aussie Shepherd.
Okay.
Nice.
2 years old. I was fostering him for like 3 months, and then when he was getting ready to actually go to another home, I was like
Intercepted it? Mm-hmm. Wow.
intercepted it
got a
because I
dude?
was like, nah.
You got a
yes,
man?
yes.
That's what I want to get. I want to get.
Yeah.
on.
Let
I was
me
like,
get
oh, you
to
adopted
that.
a dog. Whoop-de-woo. Do you have a man or not? Okay, so yeah, what?
But yes, I do.
Okay.
I do, and we've been together almost 2 years now, I want to say.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, so
He's a Wasian?
he's not a Wasian, he's a
Blade.
white.
Whoa.
He's half white, half black.
Yeah. Half white, half black. Wait, what is that?
What bit?
Nah, it's just mixed.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Blight. He's
We
a
don't
blight.
always have to try to combine these, you know.
We don't?
Yeah.
Well,
How did we get canceled?
You've been dating it. He's a nice guy, right?
he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Yes, just finally, you know, at some point we all have to like grow up, right?
Oh my god.
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
So like,
All right,
does that
no,
have to
I'm
do with
kidding.
anything?
No,
What do you mean?
It's just I'm very
settling down.
Very yes.
Yeah.
I'm very, very happy with where I'm at in life. You know.
told me this dude recently did a good deed.
Yes, he did a very good.
This is beyond good.
What did he do? What did he do?
So he donated his kidney to his father.
Wow.
Yeah, and this happened just about 2 weeks ago.
I could
so,
never. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. So he donated his kidney.
He
and how does
donated
that
his
work?
kidney.
Do we have 2 of those?
We have 2 of those,
Okay.
and God gave us both because He knew that we could live with one. So in case anybody was failing,
Right.
had kidney.
Does that make you weaker? Like, how does that? I mean, as far as like health,
no, you know what?
health
It's
issues,
crazy.
or Mm-hmm.
When you only have one kidney, it automatically compensates for the other, so it starts to expand in size, and it does the work of both.
Wow.
Oh my
So it starts
God.
filtering out waste, water, like all of it.
So everyone should take one out.
And
But
it
you know
does,
what I mean?
and you can, but
that
that's
kidney's
why.
exhausted as hell. It's like, oh, you left me doing all the work now, bro.
Yeah, but
Well, that's
honest,
why kids do that for like a Nintendo.
Yeah.
Because they know you could just do one, right?
what?
For Nintendo.
Nintendo. What are you talking about?
They have like the organ, like what in the black market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't they do that? They like
For
kids.
Nintendo, though, what are you
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
but what
this
is
a
that?
thing?
Have you heard about this?
No.
they do this in like other countries where they'll like trade their
If you're
organ
in debt and stuff
For a
like that.
Nintendo?
Yeah, literally, a little kid
Wow,
did that,
that's
which is
insane.
wild.
Kidneys for the kids' needs. you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
No, but let me say this real quick. No, that's beautiful. And I'm glad that he had the heart to do that, right?
Yeah.
Dumb. Your mom asked you one day, right?
Yeah.
I need a kidney. How you gonna? You're put in a position. It's a little checkmate situation. You gonna say no to your mom?
No. Call my sister. Like, yo, man, mom needs a kidney.
Right.
what
No,
if
no, I'm
she-
kidding.
and then
I give her a
You don't
kidney.
give a kidney.
Really, or would you just pay your sister?
No.
Because I can
No,
see that
I would give my
happening.
mom both kidneys, dude.
Right? Wait. What do you
Aw.
mean?
I mean,
He would die for
I would
Yeah.
die for her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How about you? For your mom?
Yeah,
Of
no, I
course,
was
of course.
thinking about
How about your
that.
sister? Would you give one for your sister?
My sister, of course.
Okay, all right, just
yeah,
checking.
no.
Guys, I think we would all give it to our family members.
How about
Yeah.
a co-host for
Yeah, talk about
podcast
friends.
co-host?
Ask friends,
How about
okay?
for-
Like at
okay.
this point, you're making these questions really
Yeah,
easy.
yeah, that was
Right, that's
actually
true.
pretty easy.
Yeah.
That's a given.
Would
You're
you
absolutely
give
right.
your kidney to me if I really needed it?
You know, it really depends on if you. I would lord the shit out of it. So, like, I would constantly talk about how I gave that to you.
You like being
I would make
alive?
That might be
You know
worth
why
it.
that's allowed?
That might be worth it for you to lord it over me
yeah,
for the
but
rest
it'd
of
be
my
worth
life.
it for you because your whole you're alive.
Yeah.
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 You
Yeah.
know?
I'll tell you right now, I'd give you guys a kidney.
Okay, why'd you only
Do
look
you
at them,
believe
though?
that though?
No, not for
right?
a second.
No, I didn't.
Well, you're not on the
believe
pod
it.
anymore, so I don't know if I would give you a kidney.
This guy doesn't want to give us coffee pods. You think he's going to give us
No,
a
I
kidney?
know.
I don't think I do not think Steffi would give me a kidney. 100%.
Why?
There's no way you would not give me a kidney, dude.
Didn't I bring
No,
you?
you know she'll ask for
Actually-
something back. She'll be like, 2 toes.
Well, I actually brought you food a few days ago.
That's not the same thing, dude.
he
Kimchi and
was
kidneys.
sick. Anyone bring you food when you were sick?
No,
I
but
do
that's
be
not the
do that.
same thing, dude. Kidney is a
come
different
on,
level.
you make me sound like I don't do anything for you.
What did you bring him?
Erewhon.
Wow.
I got him.
That's
a
almost the
salad.
same as a
Okay,
kidney.
that's a kidney right
I
there.
got
That's
salad,
true.
orange
Berries,
juice,
berries.
and cookies.
Right.
I've sent you when you're sick. I've sent you Advil and like medicine many
Okay.
times.
All right. That's
You
not
never
the
give
same
me
thing.
any love for that.
Yeah.
I be taking.
I'm like, do you have
Yeah.
a notes app full of the things
That's
you've
good.
done for me?
No, that's good to know, though. As long as we know,
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's really nice of your boyfriend.
Yeah,
to do
no,
that.
he honestly, like, it was a very, very heartwarming thing to experience, you know, going into the hospital with him and the surgery, going into like just the room and then him laying there and then his dad laying in the next room, and just, their first FaceTime together when they both came out of the surgery. And I'm like sitting there just getting updates from the hospital being like, patient just, or first incision made.
Yeah.
And then like, patient is doing well 2 hours later. And then another 1 hour later, patient is still doing well. And then 5
Little
hours later.
checkpoint situations.
Oh my gosh.
Updates like that?
Yeah, they send me updates.
What? How? Is it, who's doing that? Is there an AI?
A nurse.
Oh, a nurse. I was taking like dictate, like, yeah.
Nah, that's great.
Yeah.
And I mean, it speaks volumes of his character.
It totally does. Yeah.
Because
Now, what if he tried? What if you guys had to, and you found out that he had the two, he still had the two,
Yeah.
and then you were sick,
Yeah.
but he didn't want to give it to you, and he was allowed to. Would you stay with him?
that sounds like a deal breaker, kind of.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, but also, it's like you guys haven't been dating too long.
Right.
So
But-
is that past? Like, it's okay that he wouldn't want to.
Yeah, it's 2 years you're with somebody versus like you're
yeah.
married to them. It's kind of different.
How many years
in
is a
way.
kidney giver? You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
true.
But yeah, I don't know.
What a crazy.
I know. Yeah, I gotta think about this now.
Well, he can't even spare a kidney anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, God forbid, but if he needs one in the future, he's a donor, so he gets to be on top of the list to receive one. Which is a
Wow.
nice benefit to have. But
Interesting.
hopefully that never happens.
There's like a rumor or something like this where I think like George Lopez, like his ex-wife, gave him a kidney, and they split.
Oh,
And
I didn't know that.
I need it
He
back.
wanted it
No, you
back,
can't get
yeah.
it back, but
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like, I
Yeah.
don't know, I would feel a certain way.
Yeah, I would.
Selena Gomez got one from a friend of hers.
That's
then aren't
nice.
they, like,
A
not
kidney,
friends
and then they're
anymore?
not really friends anymore. Yeah. So
Yeah.
But
I mean,
you can't.
happens.
You don't have to stay friends because you gave a kidney.
yeah, dude.
I would want to know how the kidneys do.
I'd give you a kidney and cut you off. You know.
yeah.
I mean, a kidney's already cut outable. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
A heart,
Yeah.
lung, different. I get it.
How old is this guy?
I was gonna say 26, but he's actually 31.
He's how many years younger than you?
That puts my age out there.
Okay.
yeah, I know. I was like, you should have
time
just
said
said. You should have
No,
just
but
said
is he younger
how
than
much-
you or is he older than you?
He's younger than me.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
he's a couple of years younger than
Oh,
me.
so he might have to give a kidney to you then.
Yeah.
Wow. The setup was stumbling, but you
sorry,
got
yeah,
there.
yeah.
That was crazy.
I was trying to
I was
set
like,
it up, but
where's
she
this
would not let
going?
me set it up.
Wow, that is
yeah.
wild.
So that's another part of my life aside from everything
How do you
else.
like the valley compared? Were you in LA?
I was in LA. I was in East Hollywood.
So what's the transition like? What's the vibes like? out there?
It's just a little bit more suburban than it is like
I missed that. I want
heart
that
of the city,
Yeah.
But
You come
I
from
like
suburbs.
I come from the
Yeah.
farm.
But
village in
also,
Virginia.
okay, it's not like that. It's
You
not
sure?
farm.
When I hear valley, I think like is
No,
there Wi-Fi
bro.
out
No,
there?
no,
He's
I'm like-
thinking Yellowstone, the show.
No.
Like,
no.
bro.
I'm next to the Air One.
Oh, okay. There's everyone
like,
out there.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm 10 minutes away.
Burbank is also considered the valley. Like
Yeah.
Burbank to me.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
the-
yeah.
Burbank. Yeah, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, when I say valley, I mean like
No,
Studio,
part of my
Studio
ignorance, I
City.
don't know the
Yeah,
valley
you're like,
like
you're
that.
milking your own cows over there.
Yeah. No, are you riding your carriages? Did you ride your carriage here? No, I still
Oregon,
drive.
just think Oregon Trail, bro.
Yeah.
What the
I
fuck?
didn't know.
That's what's up.
but
It
yeah.
is nice. We missed you over here.
Yeah,
I got
we
the little
miss you
Virgo
guys.
energy when you guys
Yeah.
combine.
Double Virgo.
Jeez, we could even start the podcast.
No, it's
It was like-
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's going on? Do you want to share a little bit?
It's hard for me to split or fire employees or agents, managers. I can't do it. Like, I've been delaying this one thing for a long time. Like, for like a project I have to split from.
Someone's on the chopping block.
Yeah, but it's just like I've been delaying it, and people have been checking in on me. Like, did you do it?
Yeah.
'Cause we have to be able to like take this thing out somewhere else.
Why is it? Is it the non-confrontational side?
I'm very
of you?
non-confrontational. I mean, especially if I built the rapport with somebody for so long.
Right.
It's very, very hard.
So would you let the ship leak a little bit before you do it? Just kind of like, because I know you're taking L's.
Yeah,
right?
but I do think like to make certain things work for your future, like you have to be able to move around and then adjust.
Totally.
You have to readjust your
Yeah.
pivot. You know what I mean? And
You told me this when I first came to LA. You're like, Rick, like there's a level of savagery that's required to make it in this game, And if people are not, there's shortcomings or they're not competent, you have to nip that in the bud. But then I know Dumb's also the type of person, you go to a restaurant and there's a hair in the food, he'll just eat it because he doesn't want to tell the.
I'm not
waiter-
confrontational.
wow.
Not to that point, like to the self-sabotage point. You know what I mean?
But
Yeah.
you're very confrontational with us.
Does it take a level of comfort? Like, are you confrontational with your
Instagram,
mom?
follower count.
Maybe, but it's also like if I'm confrontational with you guys, it's all like a bit, you know. It's like
Right,
it's
right,
if I
right.
really had to tell you guys
Oh, is
something,
it?
Yeah.
Is it really?
yeah, like if I had to really like
Oh.
split from you guys or something, it'd be tough.
Is it a bit, Caroline?
Speaking of which, let's
Yeah.
talk about this, man.
What?
So there was comments about you being too mean to the producer. What's his thing? Wait, Caroline.
Oh, okay. So here's the thing. I don't think I'm being too mean. I think there's a different generational style of how people work together, right? And we know this. We read about it every day. There's
Yeah.
some sort of article that talks about Gen Zs and millennials and Gen X working together.
Yeah.
And the work ethic's not aligned.
Oh, here we go again.
No, but it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Like every millennial or Gen X employer who's dealing with Gen Z employees is having an issue right now.
Yeah.
Millennials and Gen X fear Gen Z employees because they can't even talk to them in a certain, communicate with them in a way where they can get them to actually work.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they don't actually do good work, and maybe we have communication issues as well.
Yeah.
But to be honest, there needs to be like a bossy or aggressive manner of sometimes to get stuff done.
Absolutely.
And I think that should be okayed.
Yeah.
Or
And-
you can just be better at communication without being bossy.
Okay, give me an example.
It's so hard.
I think you could ask for what you want in a positive light. You can use the right words. You can also help guide people versus talking. I think bossiness comes from talking down at somebody or being like too asking for too much
Right.
at one time.
Yeah.
You know? So I think it's the way you speak.
But what if they mess up? Like, how would you say that?
Again, we have to learn how to articulate those things in a way that is
That seems like that kind of, soft parenting style. Like, yes, yeah, Ricky, it's okay. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
we'll do it.
Yeah.
It's like, nah.
But this is a very good discussion. Do you think it's possible for a group or like a company, right? Acting like that, just like everything's positive, just kind of like, not weak, but kind of equality and making sure everyone's mental. I'm from that era where it's like you need to have a little bit of instilled fear from the CEO or the boss, a little bit, not like disrespectfully, but just kind of like I can't mess around. I can't like. I can't just roll. I can't not do my work and get away with it type of feel.
I mean, I think you're right because I don't want to cut you off. You're about to say something, but I was going to say. And you see, that's how the employers. That's how the employers talk to the Gen Z. Were you gonna say something? After you. Yeah. No, but what I mean is like, what was I saying? I was talking about.
You're talking about bosses.
Yeah, I feel like there needs to be some sort of like, fear is the wrong word.
No,
but some sort of respectful level of hierarchy there because. If you don't, then you take advantage of the situation. I remember when I was an employee, I just know like when the boss wasn't around, I'm slacking. We're all slacking.
Yeah.
We're
Don't speak for me.
Yeah,
I'm a Wasian, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Wasians work harder.
Yeah. They're their own boss.
that's
No. But so I'm just saying, like, I know, when the cat's away, the mice will play.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just feel like, but I know when a boss is around and I know how to act right.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is I don't know if this younger generation has that. I feel like they feel more, they have the power. Which, they should feel empowered.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't feel like, no, like you're wrong.
No one's bigger than the system.
They should have a little respect of like wisdom or hierarchy of the workplace. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say, what's your definition of like boss or being bossy?
The person who pays the employees.
Yeah, but
I think
I mean like being bossy. Go ahead.
Well, for me, I just like hearing you guys talk about it is like it definition of boss is maybe someone with more experience, for example,
Yes.
or someone that has the knowledge or wisdom to continue guiding and educating as far as what these Gen Zers need to know / do. And I think just having that hierarchy creates a system, like you were saying, and it's structural.
Yeah.
And anything without structure fails.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's why this whole thing is a thing, you know?
Well, that's why America is failing.
Well, yeah.
Because I think a big issue with the states. I mean, think
I
about
don't want to say it just like that, but
Asia is extremely efficient, and that is because society is willing to cooperate with each other.
Yeah.
We don't have cooperation right now in America,
Right.
and that trickles down to the workplace and offices. There's no cooperation.
That is true.
You know.
No, so that's why I do agree with you guys to some extent, where it's just like structure has to be brought up and it has to be like rigorous, you know, in order to actually.
But can it be rigorous without like being
demeaning or disrespectful?
Or using words
Yes, I'm sure that you can, but
with like the right, I guess, whatever is considered the right attitude. Is it not? You're saying it's not possible, even if there's so there is structure. So there's structure, but it's without the attitude of being like I'm bossy or.
But
like,
why? What's wrong with that too?
I just don't know if it's kind. That's it. I just want
the face of disgust that you just made.
I just want like it would be nice if everybody was just more considerate and I think like empathetic towards other people, but like also there can be structure in that type of world. It's just how do we create it so that everyone understands the same lingo, right?
Yeah.
That's what's hard, especially when there's different generations.
The lingo is money. The lingo is the paycheck.
Well,
you know?
Yeah, but also
that's how you're kind. You know,
like maybe we need to learn what the Gen Zs are saying. Like maybe even like the
I'm not close-minded about that. I think you do have a point.
You got what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Like if you learn even like the terms, like and then you talk to your kid, your future kid who can talk, like if you knew these terms, you'd be able to communicate certain things.
For sure.
You're like, why don't you clock out a little earlier? 6, 7, maybe?
Jesus.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think it would be irresponsible for me to not even think about that. You know, I think that is true. Mm-hmm. Like, it's about being a little more empathetic. My thing is this, though. It's just like if you're in war, right? Mm-hmm. And you're training your soldiers. Mm-hmm. I'm not worried about like when it's not wartime and it's like we're taking a break. It's like, cool, you know me, you know I respect you, you know I love you. But then while we're sparring or while we're training and I say some nasty shit to you, I don't want you to take offense to it. It's like we're in performance mode right now. We're like in war mode right now. You know what I mean? You can't run the world's greatest restaurant and not have a few roundhouse kicks, is what I'm saying.
Well, that's war versus we're just talking about work.
No, but I think that's a great analogy. Like, you can remove yourself from at different times.
And you think work should be more like war?
Yes.
Work.
I think so. Work.
Better work.
Yeah. No, but I think that's a great analogy.
Yeah.
When you're in it, like if I'm battling, right? In battle rap, it just reminds me when you snatch the mic. We're not battling right now.
That's still my favorite clip. Yeah, we fucking kill that.
Yeah. But when we're battling, we're saying crazy stuff to each other, offensive stuff.
Right.
And when the round's over, we shake hands. It's a sport.
Yeah.
Because we're in it. We're in performance mode. And I think that's a great analogy. And
some work is performing and some work you don't like. Is there performance in like banking? Like you know what I mean? Like does it depend on the type of work? Like,
but it's like let's say war is like you want victory, right? You want your side to win. In business or anything, you want to get to that end goal. You want to get to that accomplishment. And during that process, if a few words or something's exchanged in the middle of just like, oh, we got to figure this out, we got to get this right. Me always having to worry about how this person is thinking or how this person is going to take it is going to take away from my efficiency.
Yeah, I agree.
I do agree too.
Until we get there and then the check's on, we get the
that's
bag.
That's your German side. She's like,
yeah, I agree too.
Yeah.
Analysis now. Like, God damn.
My God.
Yeah, sehr gut. I do agree. Yeah.
No, I feel like. No, you're completely right. I think you can be friends with your boss, but like not in the workplace.
Yeah.
It's like parenting too. They say like you don't have to be friends with your kids. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when
I would like if my mom was friendlier.
But I'm going to tell you this right now. I already see this happening right now with my kid. He's 2.5, right? My wife and I were the good bad cop. She can't be mean even if she wanted to. She's just such a sweet person. When she's like yelling at him and trying to reprimand him, it still comes off like friendly, you know? And my son, who's 2.5 years old, he's being opportunistic already. He already sees I could get away with a few things with mom, but with me, I'm very stern. You know, I'm the German. You know, like I'm just very like this. So it's just kind of like, if the baby's mentality already sees like, oh, this is the soft side, this is the harsh way, I feel like people could get away with things.
Well, if you were not in the picture, right?
Yeah.
If he had never seen a stern look, does that mean that it's because he's able to compare the two?
Right.
But what if you weren't in the picture and it was just her? Do you still think that he would take advantage of her?
Well, that's why single moms, first of all, let me just shout out. They're fucking incredible. You know what I mean? The ones being moms and dads.
Yeah, shout out to my mom.
I think, yes,
mom.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Same here.
I think, you know, and I think that's why it's important to have both sides, you know, and the ones that didn't, I feel like are stronger than most because you had to figure it out and navigate. But it is our job. It's not always like, it's not a sex thing where like the mom has to be soft and the guy, but there needs to be a balance. You know what I mean? It can't just all be lovey-dovey. In Korean, it's called sonta. Sonta means like when they're like this and you just pick them up every time they want to be picked up, that's going to ruin the kid's personality, you know, because you're giving them what they want all the time. So you need to have that little.
So it's not just, I'm not just saying like, oh, we should be allowed to be disrespectful or mean.
Yeah.
I think it's just also means that the employee should be understanding that this is an environment where we're going to speak to each other that way.
Yeah.
But it's all for the sake of running the company or the workplace. So let me give you an example, like specifically to the podcast, right? Like we're on a podcast where we might say some outlandish shit where we're in the zone, in a flow state in conversation.
Yeah.
Sometimes crazy things get said and it gets edited out. And that's me when I look over to Caroline and be like, cut that out. Like make sure you make a note of that to cut that out.
Right.
I have to trust her to not get like super offended by the thing I just said or everyone around me. True. And she just has to make the edit. She's not, I got to trust her to not like, let me put it in my little folder of cancels. You know, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like
she does have a folder.
Whoever I work with, I bring into my circle. I want to have a level of trust under this roof of this workplace. I'm not saying like be racist or, you know, say sexist comments or things like that.
Of course.
But I want us to know like this is what this pod is about and that's what it is. You know what I mean? And we can make adjustments accordingly to that. So I don't know. I do think there's a little blurred line for that too. I know. I
think that's why our pod works because we have the balance. Like Steph also reminds us that it's not always like that. You know what I mean? Like we could have that. I'm from this is it simplified. I'm from that era where it's like it's got to be a little tough. You know what I mean? You can't.
No, we're all from that era.
Yeah.
What do you mean? We're all
I'm from that generation. Where it's like I feel like a lot of our like-minded people were kind of forced and like cornered to be like, oh, I have to soften up because I feel like then I'm gonna get canceled or people are gonna hate me. No, I think we need to double down and be strict and stern. Here's the thing. Double down.
I'm not fully on. You know, I also empathize and I think No, I'm a huge. I'm a huge fan of the Gen Z. I gotta say, and I think Steffi is the most like open-minded to like that generation. I feel like.
Yeah, remember when you were kept getting worried that you'd get canceled by me? You would be so nervous all the time that I was going to cancel you, and I was like, that's more your issue than it is mine. Because first of all, it means you don't trust me, and second, it's like. You're about to say some shit that you know yourself. Yes, like you know your own problems. I was like,
Steffi's going to be my greatest downfall.
He's like, keep your enemies close.
Kept the wrong Virgo on the pod.
Yeah. Oh my god. No, I don't think that. It's like a weird thing about like. I think that was a bad thought to have too, considering like I consider you to be one of my closest friends, but there's obviously a weird thing there if I think one of my closest friends is going to cancel me. The things I say is crazy.
But men be scared these days. It is men.
It's not.
Men be trembling these days, huh?
Men are
not just
scared.
these days. I mean,
Well, no, it's more these days. Like, I think they're much more careful, right? Would you agree?
Yeah, I do agree.
They are afraid to be their old self
Yeah.
Wait, whoa. Old? I didn't call you a cat lady the last episode, so I just heard that.
What I meant is because you're like, let's double down.
Yeah.
You're saying it. I'm from this time. The reason things are changing and shifting, and you guys are even more open minded, is because you guys are you are scared that you might say the wrong things. But I mean, it's all of us. It's not just like men.
Yeah.
Women also, like, we grew up in this like patriarchal society, like the same way you guys did.
Yeah.
So there's things I say in my head that I'm like, oh shit, that's so problematic.
See, that's a thing, dude. I'm telling you, the comment section, you can't say anything these days without two sides arguing about it. And then not only that, like, that's the virality. You want to put out stuff where people argue about it, you know, and then have that discourse so it goes off.
Yeah, no, I didn't actually feel any sort of way about it.
You killed
honestly.
it.
Yeah,
Well, it doesn't matter about Gen Z employees because AI is going to take over all their jobs anyways. So
I know Caroline's trembling over here.
That's crazy.
yeah, what Caroline's doing right now, I could have Claude doing right now for free. Yeah, and I pay $20 a month for Claude.
Wait.
Yeah.
Why are you using Claude and not Chat GPT?
I think Claude is better.
Okay.
I like the interface. It's cuter.
It's cuter. It's
Oh, really?
prettier.
That's so funny.
And it
Claude-
talks nice. Actually, it talks nicer. It is like Google versus Apple.
Is it smarter?
I don't know. It's French. I don't know what that means. No,
Well, yeah.
kidding.
My stepdad's name is Claude.
And then you should use Claude.
You should add Claude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. People were telling me that it's more efficient, so I started using it.
Yeah.
But it is very efficient. I'll tell you right now. I don't know how much longer Caroline's going to be working.
Dude,
here,
every
I'll tell
time you
that
bring
much.
it up, I could see her like sweating in her little pants over there.
She's not going to show up when we...
She's like asking about it.
Wait, but you know the AI videos that you get sometimes in your algorithm, and you see these videos on Instagram? I can't stand them. I literally like the AI people talking to you about.
Oh no,
like,
I hate that stuff. Yeah. I
it's
hate
just
visual.
not-
I hate AI visuals.
Okay.
You know, like
But
talk to
that's-
me in text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's also something that's like really up and coming right now, is just every piece of content is also kind of becoming AI. And but I just wanted to say with Caroline, she I don't think that your job will be replaced by AI anytime soon. I just want to say
Aw.
that.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
no, just this is how you talk to Gen Z.
Yeah.
Got him.
You're okay, sweetie.
Got him.
You still have a job. Don't you worry, okay? And I will make sure of it.
Yeah.
But
I'm not gonna lie, YouTube. So I don't have YouTube Premium. I still have patience. I just skip that. But the ads are getting so unhinged right now. Like there's so many ads where it's just like, hold up, did you just get into a car accident? That's not your fault.
yeah.
AI lawyers, and it's just, it says it so much where it's like I'm scared that someone's about to hit me in a car.
Oh my
Like
God.
they're like, have you just been in an accident? And then I get all these videos, these ads like, is your man not lasting long in the bed? Is his boners not as hard as it was 2 years ago? It's like, what the fuck? Like, what is all my algorithm sending
No,
me
that's
this on my
catered
YouTube?
to you.
Right, I was
Wait,
about
what?
to say it is
I don't
catered to.
understand that.
Yeah.
Right.
that's not hard.
You see that?
But it's
No, we
because
don't.
they
That's for
hear
you.
they hear things you talk about.
Yeah.
But we don't talk about anything like that.
Boner. No.
Boner.
Boner.
So damn, I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think the one biggest thing recently is the not animatronic, but that's the wrong word. The autonomous delivery.
Animatronic boner.
My God.
You know the delivery. The delivery machines that deliver your Postmates meals in the little machines that
The Cocos?
that wheel around. Yeah, the Cocos.
damn.
I hate those things, man, because
Those are
they're
the
not
worst.
efficient.
Yeah.
That's one area that I don't want AI
Talk to 'em.
taking over. You know what I mean? I want.
I do feel bad every time I read the name on there because it does humanize them, and then I feel guilty that they're just like walking around in the rain. In the rain, have you seen one in the rain?
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Walking around.
I mean, not walking,
Yeah,
wheeling
yeah,
around in the
yeah.
rain. I feel a little.
And they wheel next to you, and all you want to do is just like pet them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how they-
So you'd rather have a real human walking around in the rain?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Actually, so true.
I think-
Wait, do you have to tip these robot delivery?
No, you
No,
don't. You
I
don't.
No.
You don't.
Oh, okay.
I think they make those things cute so humans don't like kick them down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they do look cute. They got the little
eyes,
eyes.
yeah.
But it is a little sus that they give them ethnic names. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like Muhammad, the robot. You know?
No, what they do is they take the last few letters at the end and then they change it so it doesn't sound like Muhammad. So it'd be like Mahamaka or something.
Oh, really?
That's what they. This guy, what did I say? This one was Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The one that just brought our coffee, Rodriguez.
Oh my God.
Come on. It's a little weird.
This the whole autonomous thing. I rode my first Waymo after a studio session a couple weeks ago. It dropped me off at the gate of my apartment complex because it can't go into the gate. So I paid for like a $20 ride and then had to walk like a mile back to my house.
That's annoying.
Too many things.
No,
It's
yeah.
like, it's messing up.
You can't change it.
You can't change it. You know,
That's
how are you going to do that?
stupid. Yeah.
I heard also you can't exit the car until it unlocks it for you. So if you get into like an accident or whatever,
You're still in there.
yeah.
I still haven't ridden in
Me
a
neither,
Waymo yet.
and I'm not like a huge fan either. Also, like I was at the flea market the other day, and there's like one entrance at the flea market, the Los Feliz one, and a Waymo was driving into the flea market.
Talk to him.
Because it's a road, you know, and it's like there's a name of the road, but they block it off sometimes for the flea markets on Saturday and Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a Waymo was like fully driving in.
So how do you stop it if you can't get out?
Filipinos. You know what's
I don't
happening
even know.
over there.
What do you
But-
is there a button?
There's no
Like,
button.
Sounds like we all need to take a trip with one just to see.
Next pod in a Waymo.
let's do a pod and a Waymo.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Wait, what the fuck? I'm just looking at these topics over here, and I see a Pisces in retrograde. I'm like, I know who that came from.
Well, my moon.
I don't even know what that means. Honestly, that statement right there.
You know, it just means like things are going backwards, and like things are going to be a little bit. They're not going the way it should be planned, and it's only temporary. Actually, it stops on the 20th. I think that's tomorrow.
Are these things real?
I believe in
retrograde.
it. I believe in. You mean astrology?
Just like everything, yeah.
I
Like,
mean-
there's TikTok accounts, like my friend's wife, she's really into it too.
Yeah.
Like talking about these things, about crystals and all that. I don't want to downplay it. I mean, if it's real, it's real.
But am I real?
No, I'm saying like all these predictions and these kind of like insights about like this month this is
Right.
happening. There's a lot of, like back in the day, 7-Eleven, you get that little rolled up paper, that little fortune type thing, the astrology. How real is it?
But how real is drinking soup the first day of the year for good luck? Like how real is any of this?
It's not real. That's why
Then
we
how do
know
you do
that.
it? But
We
how
just
do you
do
it?
it because it's
Why?
a cute, fun thing to do.
Yeah. No, and please don't take it defensive. I'm not saying
I'm
I
just
don't
saying,
believe
like,
it. I
there
just
are
don't know.
certain
I don't do
It's
those
like
things for the
superstition?
sake.
Is it
It's like
superstition, you think?
I believe
No,
in
drinking the soup.
superstitions.
Drinking the soup is superstitious.
Yeah.
But like the astrology thing,
That's like gravitational pull and
it's exactly
energy.
it's actual like science and physics and solar systems.
I don't know about that one, kiddo. Hold on, let me put on my glasses.
That's
real
all
quick.
about it. That's all about it.
You are incorrect. That is not real, young lady.
I don't know. I think like also believing in something that is not necessarily like just so hard facts. Like, what's the point of that too?
You sound like Trump right now.
Facts.
Yeah, facts.
I don't know.
No, I see what you're
man.
saying. I
It's
see what you're
not-
saying.
Anyways,
I mean, you're
know
saying it's fun.
Well, I think there's it feels a bit magical. I'm not 100% into all this,
Yeah,
but I do
yeah.
think that it's usually a positive. It tends to like it's guidance
Yeah.
in your energy environment. It's also it is fun.
Unless you're like making spells in your cauldron at home.
Yeah.
You know? It's different.
that's also
soup in
cultural.
the beginning. That's soup in the beginning of the year.
That's also cultural. People do that in certain countries,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
People
They
do
do-
making
every
potions.
culture has
I mean,
version
even
of that.
Chinese medicine. I don't know if all of that works.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
there's
funny
some.
because I did grow up taking Chinese herbs and medicine.
And then when you look up the science behind like why you shouldn't drink cold water, there's actually not that much explanation about not drinking cold instead of drinking like lukewarm water. There's not that much science
really?
behind it. Yeah, but it's like but also science changes. Like how many times do we get new updated science
Right.
information that's like not true from back then because research is old or like some racist person like put out information.
Right,
Don't
that
ever
was
right.
talk down about soup in the beginning of the year ever again, Steph. I'm just letting you know, right?
Hold on, let me ask you.
started it by being like astrology isn't real.
Well, all right, we're not beefing here, all right? But let me ask you this, because I actually have been very curious about Eastern medicine and stuff. What?
Why'd you-
And you say Eastern medicine.
Yeah.
No. But you grew up on Eastern medicine. What the hell was that?
What song
What
is
the hell was that? That's like
it's
What she do
everybody
too?
was kung fu fighting.
no, but that's not from that, right?
You know it.
I think it is.
No, you know, like where they say the
single thought out.
like the kind of the
Wait, I'm
racist
turning
like
Japanese.
melody.
I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Is that not part of it?
No, but is that an actual like
Oh, no.
melody from like a Chinese song, or is that some racist
it's
American
not.
shit?
I think it's some racist American shit.
Okay.
Oh
okay.
shoot! I'm sorry.
It's like the you know how the Asian Manchurian guy was depicted in America?
That's what it is.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm sorry,
actually,
take
wait.
that
Wait,
can I
are
just
you
say something
sure?
real quick?
Ding, 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 ding. It's not a sample from something?
we
Oh, actually, you could be
ChatGPT
right.
it?
Wait,
It
wait.
could be something.
Yeah.
Siri, where is ding 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 from? Let's see if it does anything. Crazy frog.
I found this on the web for where is ding ding ding.
Sorry, what were you going to say? You said you want to say something?
Wait, yeah, just to bring up a quick like cancellation.
I'm so sorry.
Go ahead.
Just to bring up a real quick cancel culture thing that I had experienced recently with a video that I posted. So I basically did a transition video where I was dressed as what I like to say like Confucius, and then I did like a Chinese trend thing. You know, people were dancing, and then I went, and then I'm dressed in like a Chinese. I have a chi pao on.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
I saw
I'm
that.
Like, okay,
Look good.
Thank you. Okay, so my first video though, I was wearing like a Manchurian hat. You know, I had the long beard, and people were like, wow, like you're crazy for representing that. Like just being very
Yellow face?
yellow face.
wait.
About it. They were like representing yellow face is crazy.
Wait, but this is people who don't know that you're half Chinese. Or
I'm
you don't.
pretty sure because I would respond to some of their comments in Chinese.
Yeah.
So they you know, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
But I mean,
But when you're scrolling,
but that
they
could be
might not
valid
know.
if they not know that you're half Chinese.
Totally.
Yeah.
But I think also it was very like, I was taken aback by that kind of interaction because first of all, not one part of me is representing yellowface. So being so
Absolutely.
accusatory about who you are and what you're representing
Sure.
really pisses me off sometimes
course,
because it's like you
yeah.
have no idea who anybody is behind
Yeah.
the walls of social media. Like it's so frustrating sometimes, like how people are so quick to judge and so quick to just jump to conclusions about something. And then so I would like go back and forth with these people about like the history and you know whatnot. So
Damn.
no, literally.
That's annoying as hell when you have to explain to every
Explain?
comment.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about the history.
Yeah.
You're a fucking troll. You have to like.
But that's the thing is like they aren't trolls per se because
right.
they're also Asian and they also know the history.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
the way that I was coming off. They weren't appreciative of it. So anyway, that was something I had experienced that I wanted to like, bring up because I've never really had, you know, like I don't say a lot of things, or I don't say things that are problematic typically because, you know, I'm a bit more aware.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that occurrence, I was like, oh my gosh. And I do post like a lot of Confucius videos, like for Halloween and stuff, but I didn't understand that.
How long was the beard? Though?
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
long
I
was
was like,
the
did you measure the beard? It's not like actually yellow face.
Right,
no, but
right,
I just
right.
was like, wait, why did we talk? Why did I bring? Oh, because you were like ding 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 ding.
Well, here's here's a kind of bringing up what you're just mentioning right now. It's interesting because people are outraged specifically about anything where they don't have much knowledge about things either. Like to give you an example, like Timothée Chalamet when he
the ballet
when he
and
criticized
opera, yeah.
ballets and operas.
Yeah.
People are outraged about it,
Right.
but most of the people who are outraged couldn't name a ballet or an opera.
Right.
That you know, name
yeah.
3 operas.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Feelings isn't facts, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but when you leave an opening
Yeah.
where people can come in and hate and
Yeah.
join in,
Yeah.
they'll
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah.
They'll take it.
Nah, for sure. Exactly. So that's, I
I
completely
was outraged for some reason him saying that. I was like, I am an artiste. You know what I mean? How dare you?
Yeah.
You
You
know,
know-
I got the monocle and shit.
Exactly.
It always has to do with history.
Yeah.
People got so much to say about history when they weren't even there to begin with.
Yeah.
And I think that's just so, yeah, that's like the frustrating thing. It's like opera and ballet, anything that is respected and that
Yeah.
has like paved the way of the arts. Like obviously,
Yeah.
you know, if anybody says anything bad about it, it's immediately no.
I
Well, even like Doja Cat, I think she came out and like
Yeah, she did.
She went against
she did.
Timothy,
Yeah.
and then I heard she got hate for it too, right?
Like you
So
can't
it's
win.
No, there is
Just
no
can't
like
win.
what side.
But yo, you saw that little subliminal how they put the ballerina in front of his face during the Sinners set?
Yeah,
That was kinda
that
hard.
was amazing.
Oh, I didn't know
During
they
the
did that.
Oscars.
So the ballerina comes out and does a twirl right in front of Timothy.
I think they're
And
doing
they
that.
got a camera right on his
Madonna,
face
Marco.
too.
Yeah,
That's
but
fire.
he took it like a check because he was laughing.
No,
Like,
they kept
he
going at him
he knew that
hard
was
all
gonna happen.
night.
He was planning on.
They
like,
went at him all night
Yeah.
about that stuff, and I was like, "Come on, man, it's getting played a little bit."
But do you think that's why that was a big reason why he didn't win? Like, was that a big?
Why is he
Why
kind
he
of like
couldn't-
shunned? Why is he like?
No, I don't think it's like crazy that Michael B. Jordan won. I think he was always a strong candidate to win that part,
Right.
anyways. You know what I'm saying?
No, I just mean in his chances into the future. Do you think it could affect, or do you think this is something that will be?
That's a good
blown-
point. I don't know.
Do you think it'll get blown over?
Yeah, I
Or
think
did he
it'll
even
get
do it
blown
on
over.
purpose just for that, just the engagement? You know,
Right
you
before
never
the
know.
Oscars, though.
Yeah,
That's a weird timing.
Well, I don't know.
PR stunts are
It's crazy,
Crazy,
now.
yeah.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what helped him, made him lose or not. Because I think Michael B. Jordan was always a strong
No,
candidate
he's
for
amazing.
that. Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm not saying he shouldn't have won that. He's amazing.
But my question also was going back was growing up on Eastern medicines.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Did you find that to actually be effective?
Gosh, I don't know because I took it to grow. You know, the herbs that help you grow
Yeah.
taller because I was always a little
we
bit
all took
shorter.
that
too.
So it didn't work.
Yeah. Well, did you ever take it?
Yeah.
No, my dad. Asian parents are very obsessed with their kids growing
Yeah,
tall.
I know.
Yeah.
And I remember like my dad gave me like these pills
Lonky bone.
that
It's
was
called
supposed to
Lonky
be
bone.
yeah,
back in
and
the
then
day.
Korean brands would actually like make these pills
Yeah.
that promise your kid growing.
Yeah.
It's complete bullshit, I think, because
Yeah.
like my dad would give me these before I would hit puberty. I'm like, give it a summer or two,
Right.
you know, like,
Yeah.
I'll have a
Let it
growth
naturally
spurt.
work first.
Yeah. So I know that the obsession with it. So I know that Eastern medicines, they have things like that.
Yeah.
I drink a lot of milk. My mom made me drink like one glass of milk before going to school every single day so that I can grow. But I do think that it.
You're on the taller end for like an
I am
Asian
a
girl.
Yeah.
tall girl for an Asian
You are.
girl, so
Yeah.
I do think it did something.
Wait, did you
the
grow up in
hormones.
Korea though?
No, I grew up here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the milk here is different.
It's not good.
It's not.
But it's full of hormone, which could have helped me.
Oh, right, yeah.
grow.
California milk. You had great milk. I think the milk here is very.
I
good
don't know if
compared
it's the
to,
milk because
like-
I
Really?
just came back from Korea and there are a lot of tall Koreans now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
It's-
Oh,
it's-
interesting.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Wait,
true.
why are they taller? What do you think that is?
I don't know, K-pop or something.
Dancing?
Taller.
Gangnam
No,
Style.
dancing. Dancing and sports actually stunts your growth, or like for females,
Really?
for women.
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Not for
Yeah,
men.
think about
yeah.
like gymnasts. Think about all the ones that are just like flipping
Dancing?
around.
Why
The
dancing?
dancing.
Because your knees or
Oh,
something?
bro, all the best dancers are short. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Think about a
Real-
tall,
that's
lanky dude coming
true.
around doing windmills. It's
No,
offensive.
I do love those tall
Yeah.
guys that dance. They're
tall dude
lanky.
doing a
You know,
You
that-
can't be
yeah.
7 foot doing a windmill. You're gonna knock
But
somebody out.
like the tallest dancer, like that was in movie, like Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
You know, like he's tall, right?
Is he?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I think he's like
He's a
above 6
great
feet or whatever.
dancer,
But
You talking
he's
magic,
really
Mike?
good. Yeah.
All of that? I'm like,
Whoa.
yes.
What was that?
Damn, my mic.
Lift you up and spin
Yeah.
you and
Right.
drop you right out.
Steffi always talks about not being able to dance, but when she pretends to be some male stripper, she can really dance.
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
Chippendales
do
on
you
you.
find that hot?
Yeah.
Like when a male strip,
Why'd you say yes?
Sorry.
I just heard yeah on the corner. I was like,
when a male strip dances, Sheila's a dancer. So
Yeah.
do you find that sexy? Like, are you turned on by it?
no, not
at all.
particularly. I'd rather them know how to actually dance than strip dance.
So you don't like this, but you like break dancing?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Less
Yeah.
body rolls.
You mean you like this more than
Wait, how,
yeah, baby, more of that stuff. Oh yeah, more of that.
Tut me.
No, not when you're doing it. Yeah.
Crazy.
Wow.
person?
Oh yeah, it really depends on the person.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you mean just like being smooth with it?
Yeah, just having rhythm
yeah.
and knowing like how to put some choreography together.
Okay, not
That's
like
so
some
crazy.
pelvic thrusting in your
No,
face.
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe I should cancel my classes now. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, so interesting.
But I do want to, I follow a lot of Eastern medicines. I don't know why.
Okay, back to the Eastern medicine.
I like it.
I follow a lot
Yeah.
of these Eastern medicine accounts, and I saw something like, sleep with bay leaves attached to your foot at the end of the night, and it'll extract the toxins.
Yeah.
And I find it so fascinating,
Yeah.
because I think people are starting to give up on a lot of Western medicines too, is exploring these like natural.
For sure.
ways.
Yeah.
I saw Tylenol had an ad, and it was.
I saw Tylenol.
Yeah, why'd you do have the Asian accent all of a sudden?
I
You'd
saw
have to-
I didn't even know I was
Okay,
doing that.
go.
I saw Tylenol, and they had an ad for like turmeric medicine. Like they had created
Oh,
turmeric
interesting.
medicine.
Wow.
And I thought that was crazy.
I
'cause
think they're
it's
adapting.
Well,
they're
everyone's
bringing
trying to
that
be a
in.
Chinese baddie, okay?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
What are
China
some?
maxing.
Yeah.
That's what they call it.
China Maxine.
that it's actually a thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Don't
all over the
laugh at
news.
it.
What does that entail? Just like
China-
leaning
yeah.
into Chinese cultural
Yes,
elements?
and then I don't know if you guys, obviously your algorithm's a little different. We know this, but
Right.
the China maxing is basically drinking like hot water in the morning, or
Oh yeah. I know what you mean.
and then
Doing Tai Chi and Wushu and stuff like that.
exactly doing the
yeah.
morning fitness.
I do.
Yo,
all
does that work?
Yeah,
I
it
really-
does. It
Like
works.
the cupping and all
Yep,
And
yep.
blowing snot rockets on the public streets.
Yeah.
that.
China maxing.
Yeah, China maxing.
So that's a
Okay.
big thing that people are doing nowadays. So
Yeah.
that's why, like, maybe Tylenol is getting into the mix of that too.
What
but-
are some
Yeah.
foolproof Eastern medicine or like Eastern like treatments that your parents used to do back in the day? I'm gonna give you one. Did you ever do this where they took a needle and pricked your finger to get released a black blood?
Oh yeah.
Wait, to release
But is
what?
that Eastern?
I mean,
Yeah, I think
you
that
don't
has
see
to-
that.
Yeah.
You don't
It's
see that in Burbank.
Korean or
Yeah.
something.
No. So it's like
Burbank.
when you have a flu or you have like a stomach issue, you prick. Like
the middle of your nail, right?
nail, and
Yeah.
then they
I remember
squeeze
that.
it,
Yeah,
and
I
it's
remember
like dark blood that comes out, like
Yeah.
dead blood.
Yeah.
And I guarantee, I promise you, like it's immediate relief.
Relief.
Yeah.
Immediate relief.
Wait,
that was.
I'll
crazy.
tell you one.
How come they
What?
ended that? I don't see anyone do that anymore.
Well, because you're too old. You could go to the doctor.
Something
I know
about
one.
click here, right?
Oh yeah,
You
this
remember
thing.
That
What is it?
one.
What is
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah.
Wait, isn't it when your stomach hurts?
What
you
is this part of your
squeeze
hand
this?
called? What is that?
The
Cartilage? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The-
but
The
when you press
webbing.
this,
Oh.
isn't this for like
Your stomach.
issues?
Yeah. Not only that, there's a. Wait, what were you gonna say?
Well,
before that?
my treatment was 7-Up when you have a stomach ache.
Is that Asian?
That's like
That doesn't sound Asian.
that's like
No, that's Los Angeles.
That's
Is
very
that
LA.
City
Okay,
boy.
okay.
Wait, remember this one?
that's not even a treatment. Okay.
Stop it.
That's
Okay,
that's
fine.
lit. That's a.
What
I don't
is
know if this
that?
is Eastern medicine, but another thing that my dad did was when I had a flu and a cold, he would make me take a cold bath. You ever do that? Like, so instead of
yeah.
like going into hot water, you go in a cold bath. Like, it was frigid. It's like I didn't understand it, but then after you get out, you know, like when you go in a cold bath, you get out. It's cold, so it's like you're warm when you come out of the ice bath.
No, he was just
Little
trying to
things
torture
that.
you.
Yeah,
Right? Is that what it is?
I feel like that's not gonna work.
Is that what it is?
How about when your grandma used to like when you have a loose tooth and you pulled the tooth with the string and slap your head?
Oh yeah.
Is
Slap
that a
your head?
treatment? Yeah.
Oh,
So
I
you
don't
don't think
know. I
about
don't
your
know
tooth
that.
pain. You feel your
Do
head.
you remember your first tooth removal? My dad did it with pliers.
Oh,
He
my
didn't do it
God.
with
That's
the.
crazy.
He didn't
Ew.
do like
did it
Americans.
old boy style?
He
That's
did it
crazy,
the old boy
bro.
style. But like Americans, they come up with very creative ways. Like they take a dental floss, put it on a doorknob, and they'll close the door.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, that's too much of an elaborate way to take out a tooth. You got to tie it
A
to the
Rube
door.
Goldberg machine.
What is this,
Yeah.
like a Home Alone like burglar
Trap?
situation? Like
Yeah.
it's a lot.
I
There's a
just
lot,
I just
like-
used my fingers and I just pulled it out.
See, that's a German.
Yeah, that's that German in you. Yeah.
You're like, Daddy, look into my eyes as I do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, started.
We just pulled the tooth in Hagen. I don't know.
I was counting down until the accent came out.
Yeah.
It's really gone.
Eyes wide shut. I don't know why the fuck. Yeah.
My mom made me take German. Isn't that wild?
Wait, you can speak, German words?
No, that's all I know how to say. It's
1, 2, 3 in
Yeah.
German.
Oh, what was it?
That's it.
What-
Eins, zwei, drei.
Oh, I thought you were just. I thought you said eyes wide shut. That's why I said that.
Oh, no. It It means 1, 2, 3.
What is it? What is it?
Eins, zwei, drei. Yeah.
Eins, zwei, drei.
Eins, zwei, drei.
1, 2, 3 is supposed to be the easiest thing in every language to say, and that shit is hard as fuck.
Where do I put my tongue in my mouth when I say that?
Zwei, drei.
Eins, zwei, drei. When I'm taking a picture in Germany, you're just gonna get clicked. You're not getting a countdown.
Eyes wide shut.
That's crazy. That's pretty hard, actually.
Oh my
it doesn't seem that easy to
Sounds
say.
evil, dude. Why does it sound so evil?
It does sound evil.
Eins, zwei, drei.
Dude, that's you as a baby.
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen her brother? She has a very good looking. She has a very good looking
him.
brother.
Oh yeah, I've seen his brother.
Oh my god.
You see her face? She's like,
She's like,
Wait, why'd you bring up the brother?
well,
Yeah.
no, because it's like I've seen him too. No, because she posts a lot and they have a really cute relationship. They're really close and stuff. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
they're
a very good looking dude, and
Yeah.
he has like a good job and stuff.
yeah, he currently lives in Haiti, works for the UN. So he's,
Wow. He's
As
like
a
he's
counsel?
ideal like
We're over here.
he's working with refugees.
he looks like one of those like
good
ideal
man.
like he would work with Medics Beyond Borders or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
like he
yeah,
looks
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, like a UN
Yeah.
Right.
good looking
Gotcha.
guy.
Yeah, with
Gotcha.
his vest, UN vest on, and in the field. See, my brother works for the UN, and my boyfriend donated a kidney. That's the man I have in my
That's
life.
the type of men. That's the type of quality of men you want to
Do you know
deal with.
how you get to those men? You have to get through like 12 fuckboys to get to that man. She's gone through her journey. She's paid her dues.
Or
I
you
have
just
paid my
have
dues.
you have a mixed kid. Sounds like they are doing good. The mixed ones.
Oh, the Wasians.
Yeah.
The Asians. I mean,
And the black white. We don't know the name still.
We don't.
Oh.
does he have a girlfriend?
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Got you.
So,
I mean, let's be real. Wasians are some of the most beautiful people in the world, right? Like Wasians.
Wasians, Blasians, both of them.
Yeah.
They could either go really crazy looking.
Yeah,
or
she,
really
I
good
mean,
looking.
we've had Blair on it.
Yeah.
Blair is hot.
Yeah.
She's Blasian.
She's married, right? She's a married woman. Right?
No, Blair's married?
She's
No.
married?
Oh,
no,
she's not
she's
married.
not. She's not. Yeah,
Thank
But-
God.
yeah.
No, okay, not that I had a chance.
Yeah, you didn't. Anyway,
Clip it.
Are we not allowed to say that married people are hot?
No, they
Is that
are.
are
No,
we
no,
not
no,
allowed?
you
Yeah,
can't
is
say
it
that.
cancel? Yeah, no, a little bit. Like, is it cancel? Like,
Well, I mean, out of respect, I think,
Yeah.
you know, it's weird when you say it in front of their spouse or something.
well,
Yeah.
they're not in front of us,
right.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if I see like one hot person that's like in a married relationship, I'd be like, you guys are a hot couple.
Right. Of course.
You got to include the other one in there.
Yeah.
What a hot
a
couple
great-looking
you are.
couple.
Even if one's ugly, you got to be like, this is a hot couple. This is a hot couple right here.
It is.
You guys
it
look
is
so good together.
Yeah, exactly.
It is weird to see a mixed kid who's like not attractive.
Yeah.
It's always like wow.
Or they're super crazy looking.
What do you mean? I've seen ugly mixed kids. What are you talking
there's
about?
crazy.
Yeah, but
you know
it's,
what I mean?
it
It goes
sucks
one or the other
because
way.
it's like pretty rare when it happens. I would say there's way more attractive mixed people.
yeah.
And certain mixes are more attractive on the average than I would say other mixes.
Well, I think people like the ambiguity of,
Yeah.
is that the word? Okay, yeah, ambiguity of the look.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, if they can't figure it out, it's unique.
Yeah.
You
Like
know?
Devin Aoki.
Devin
Oh,
Aoki.
gorgeous.
So beautiful, but she has a very like unique look and not your traditional like Wasian
Yeah.
face.
Really?
You know, there's some white actors that we think are Asian, but they're not. They're just
Like
white.
who?
Richard Gere.
No, like no, I'm talking about like Richard Gere. I could see that a little bit.
on.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, a little bit.
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver.
Oh yeah!
Adam
oh my
Driver's
god!
not Asian? No, he's just
like
white.
full white. Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm saying,
white to me.
even isn't I thought Mila Kunis was always like part Asian.
Yeah. No, I think, but she's not white.
She's not.
I don't think. I think. I don't
Okay.
know. Actually, I'm
You know
curious.
Fred Armisen's part Korean?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And he thought he was Japanese for the
Yeah.
longest time, and then he
It was
found
like a quarter,
out.
right?
Yeah, something like
Alex Bornstein Is that how you say her name? Alex.
Yeah.
She
Well,
looks
just because she
Asian.
played Miss Swan on Mad
Yeah, I
TV.
really thought she was one of us for a while.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
she's
I thought
not-
she was Asian.
No, till like literally a few years
Yeah.
ago.
I would claim Alex Bornstein.
No, I
love
would too,
Alex
totally.
Bornstein. I'm a fan.
She's not Asian?
No, well, actually, I don't 100%.
Okay, back to talking about your brother. real
Okay.
quick.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because we get sidetracked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
yeah.
did you bring him up anyway?
Well,
Yeah.
because I he's a very good looking
He's stuttering.
Asian.
Okay, yeah.
He's a good looking. Why do you think I'm stuttering?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's very good looking. Yeah.
No. No, 'cause I was
share your truth,
wondering if
King.
he was single. I wanted to
Oh, yeah,
put him
no,
out
he's
to the
not, sorry.
audience. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, she already told us he's not.
Is he your younger brother?
Younger.
Got you.
He's,
You have any more brother questions or what?
No, but it was
No,
funny.
I love that you were asking the questions. I was like, the
Yeah.
questions I wanted to know. But,
It was funny how she reacted. And when I
Yeah,
asked
it
her,
was
like,
so
I was
cute.
like,
You gotta zoom in on
Did
that.
you think that? Did you think he was handsome?
he's quite the looker. I mean,
Wait, is it okay, like in front of a sibling, to talk about how hot the brother is? Like, do you feel type of way when someone's like, "Oh my god, he's fucking gorgeous"? Blah, 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 blah.
And then doesn't like talk about me? Or
No, I'm just saying.
Or in general, or if like,
Oh, no,
or,
no. I don't care. I like
Or
I-
you think his friends, when he talked about like how hot you were, like, did he feel uncomfortable about that?
Oh, I think it's more uncomfortable for men to feel that way than women. Because, like, for me, if you guys are talking about it, I'm not like, ew,
Right.
stop talking about my brother like that. I'm just more so like, yeah, he is a handsome young gentleman.
Yeah.
That is how they make it
that's
on.
interesting because for sister to sister,
Yeah.
if guys are like talking about my sister, I feel a little like,
You do feel grossed out?
depending on how you talk about them, but
Really?
usually it's like, so what's up with your sister? You know?
Okay,
Right, right.
yeah,
Have
yeah,
a
yeah.
sister.
I guess the
Yeah.
worst thing to say is like, I guess I see where the looks. I guess where the looks went.
Wow,
You know what I mean?
Well, he's actually my half brother, so we share different, same mom, different dad. So he's half French. So he's like, un, deux, trois, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, but he kept the side that would make you guys feel more like siblings. Because if
Yeah.
it wasn't the Asian side, then it would just,
exactly.
I see.
We might, we maybe won't be as close as we are.
You think so? That's a good question.
Yeah, it's interesting. But I do feel like our Asian side is very in tune and we are very close, I think, because a lot of the times we share same experiences with the Asian mom.
Right.
You know, and
Right,
we
right,
talk
right.
about that. Like even now, like we will come like, oh, you know, mama said to me, like, you know, just very much.
Let me ask you this, and I'm not generalizing all mixed Asians, but do you guys
Then
tend
choose your words wisely.
Well, no. I'm curious. Like, what is the common situation where do you guys tend to lean more into your Asianness or the other side?
Yeah. I think it really depends on your environment and where you grow up.
But what have we seen more of? I don't know.
Isn't it like when the mom is Asian?
Yes,
They're-
you're more-
right. Is
Oh,
that
really?
true?
If the
Yeah.
mom
That
is
way.
Asian,
Yeah.
you tend to lean more Asian?
Yeah.
Oh, because the mom is more there. and-
Yeah.
Yeah. I get you.
But we both also like grew up in Asia, so we're very much leaned into our Asian side. I think, although my brother, he is he's actually very well balanced because he went to a French school in Asia, whereas I just went to an American school. So, yeah, it's a little bit different.
Does he
Your
have an
brother seems
accent?
like a cool
French-
guy.
Does he have a French accent?
He doesn't, but he is a cool guy. He's really cool. He doesn't have a French accent, but he has like an international accent.
God damn
So he
it.
says "can't."
Yeah.
Wait.
no,
No, like I'm like, can you come?
can't.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
I was like,
can't.
damn, he could
Yeah.
get away with that? That's crazy.
No,
That is-
says
I mean, that is
can't.
international because the British say that.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
where the international kids all have like a British accent, right?
Right.
A
Yeah.
slight British.
So I grew up also kind of like with that accent a little bit, but then I've been here for like 14 years. So
Yeah.
that's
it was always so.
overpowered.
I mean, when I follow your content and I just see you guys being so playful, I was like so jealous of your kind of sibling, relationship
Oh, really?
that you guys had.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that's all me, by the way,
yeah.
okay?
Okay.
I bring that out of him.
I also
No.
bring him up because he seemed like such a catch. Like how.
Wait, you're
no,
going
no.
to have to cut these
What?
questions
No.
together.
Well, because he's a good looking dude, but also like he works for the UN.
Yeah.
It's like I'm like, is this guy like James Bond or some shit? Like, you know what I'm saying?
The UN, more
Yeah.
like you and me. Huh? You over here. This guy crazy.
No, but it seems like he would be.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
No,
not saying
he's-
you're not.
Yeah,
You're
well.
over, you're tutting on TikTok, but no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, once he figured out that you're taken, he's like, let's move on.
Yeah. I'm getting in that family one way or
What's
another.
the next best thing?
Yeah.
Heated Rival really did a number on you.
Wait, you watched the whole season? Is it that good?
No, I haven't watched
watched
the
it.
first.
Oh my
I
God,
watched the
I
first
loved it.
episode because I was curious about
Yeah.
the craze of it all,
Okay,
and it
okay.
is heated.
Keyword curious.
Yeah, okay.
It was just so romantic too.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
it is, there's like elements that are like a little, it's a lot, like especially if you're not like a lovey-dovey person, I
Okay.
think it's hard to maybe parts of it to watch.
Okay.
Because they really go into it, but I felt it was very sexy also.
Well, he's
Yeah,
also
I
half
like-
Korean. the
Okay,
lead.
yeah.
It's a Hudson Williams. What's his last name? I forget. Is it Hudson Williams? Yeah. Well, he's
Hudson
half
Williams.
Korean, and obviously the show just was astronomical, like unknown
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it
to
took
like
off.
one of the hottest like young stars right
Yeah.
now. I don't even know if they examine the half Korean thing in the show. To be honest,
Is he gay? The half Korean?
in like real life?
real life.
I mean, I don't know.
Let me ask you this: If
Yeah.
you were
here we
offered
go.
a role,
Do you know
as
how
a
many
s-
times I've been asked this since
Yeah,
Heated Rivalry
it's been
came
asked.
out? Like,
on the
it's
pod,
not even
on the pod, not on
I
the
think
pod.
this has been asked in general, like
I think
before
I
Heated
asked
Rivalry
it
came out.
between the two back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Didn't I?
But I'm just,
ask him
for the
question.
audience, I want to know,
Ask
like,
him.
how deep in the craft
If,
are you?
if casting is watching right now, I'm down.
Yeah. No, I'm sure that's artistry. I think that's like more admirable if you're not swinging that way and you could be able to portray that realistically on screen.
Would you?
Nah. I don't know. I'm too like worried about what
Like, stay broke.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
You'll never make it.
Yeah, never make it in this town.
You'll never make it in this
Your
town.
brother's handsome. All right.
Okay.
Nah. Yeah,
I
Sheila.
love it. Sheila.
You know who else I thought was Wayian, the lead in Bridgerton this year? But she's actually full Korean, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
She looks a
Yaren
little
Ha?
bit Wayian, I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys know so many names. I feel
Yeah.
so dumb.
How you not watching
I
all this
just
stuff?
don't.
You're at home with your baby. Put the TV on.
You want to watch Heated Rivalry with my son? You crazy boy.
You also think that Rick is gonna watch Bridgerton?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
was he watching
First of all,
Bridgerton?
Yeah.
I love Bridgerton.
You do?
No.
I actually have not seen Bridgerton yet.
None of it? No seasons?
No. Is
so
it?
good.
I know it's good. Shonda Rhimes makes very like addictive shows.
Yeah, she
Very
does.
good.
Yeah.
You
But I
like
haven't
it?
Does a
seen the
good
new
job.
season because I don't have, well, I'm gonna use
Oh
it.
my God. I forgot to tell you guys this.
You know what?
I binged Game of Thrones. I finally saw it. Have you guys seen Game of Thrones? Have you guys
Yeah.
seen it? I know it's like
Yeah.
a 15-year, 10-year.
Yeah.
One of the greatest shows of all time.
Yeah.
You just finished it, or
I
what?
just finished
Yeah.
it. I literally watched 8 seasons in like
You'll
5
watch
days,
Game
yeah.
of Thrones
2
with your son, but you won't watch Heated Rivalry. Literally, the first episode of Game of Thrones
Yeah.
has like incest in it. Yeah.
No. I watch it when he's put down.
When he's
yeah,
put to
obviously,
sleep.
obviously.
I'm sorry
obviously.
we weren't as excited with you. And I think
No,
that's
no,
the
no. I
problem.
get it. That's the issue.
That feeling
Right.
is so relatable, right?
Yeah.
You binge something and you're
Yeah.
so excited about it,
Yeah.
and no one else has seen, or they saw it a while ago,
Right.
and you bring it up and they're like, yeah,
Yeah, you
and
loser.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and this is the only reason.
The
that
Red
we-
Wedding.
Exactly. Yeah, it's literally one of the only reasons why I watch things that are popular right now,
Yeah.
other than like culturally,
For the
it's like
discussion
cultural
points?
relevance, but also so people, I can talk to people about it.
Right.
You have
That's the
something in
reason why I
common.
didn't watch it in the first place, because I was already late and I missed that train. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you're
And
like,
I was like, I'm not gonna freaking catch up now. But I watched the last one. It's called The Night of the Seven Kingdoms. That's like the newest
Oh,
Game of
yeah.
Thrones that came
Yeah.
out. So good. And it inspired me to go back and revisit everything.
Wow.
And my wife Donna's like in love. She loves it. She rewatched it with me.
Yeah.
It's so good, guys.
Oh, yeah,
I want to
yeah,
be
yeah.
a knight.
Bro, we know that's one of the fucking most watched shows of all time.
But let
Yeah.
him enjoy it.
All right.
I got
That's the whole
it.
Okay, all right. Well, there's a new reality show on Netflix called Age of Attraction.
Is that Korean?
No, it's a full on dating. No, it's an
Like
American.
there's a little.
Yeah.
Is that
Did you say
also
Asian
Korean?
attraction?
No, not Asian attraction.
So Korean.
Age of Attraction, not Asia Attraction. No,
that
but
show's a lie.
yeah. It's a new dating show where people don't reveal their ages, and they're mixing in a bunch of women and men that are all different ages, older. Some do look like older, but you don't really know how
Yeah,
old, and
okay.
some do look younger, but you don't know how young.
Yeah.
So some get paired up and they actually really like each other, and then they finally meet at this room if you really like each other, and then you reveal the ages, and it'll be like 22 and then 54.
Oh my god,
that's crazy.
It's like Love is Blind
insane.
with age. Yeah.
Is
it on Netflix?
It's on Netflix.
Oh, that
Netflix
sounds fun.
show.
But
it's like it seems like a risky kind of show to have like right now, especially with the Epstein files. It's like, but I'm just saying, it's just like it's interesting though, because it takes out the thought process of like not worrying about age and just act purely on your attraction. Because I guess if you found out somebody was too old or too young, you might not even
I wouldn't entertain it
at all. You know what I mean?
It was weird because this guy in my neighborhood, actually, like, we exchanged information. He added me, and then he like DM'd me and was like, "Hey, do you want to go get dinner? You're really cool." It was very uncertain whether it was dating or he wants to be a friend.
Oh.
No, he felt like someone that was around my age, maybe a little older. And then I was like, yeah, sure, let's go out. And then he asked me how old I was. And then I was like, I don't want to tell you.
Yeah.
But I had a feeling he was my age, right?
Okay.
And so he's like, no, I just want to find out. I was like, no, let's just never. And this is not my first time, like, just being like,
Just never tell each other.
I said, let's never tell. And then he told me his age.
Which
one? Well, I can't say it because he might be
was it
listening
around
to
this? Oh.
It was similar.
Oh, okay.
It is similar.
Okay.
And so now I'm like gonna maybe hang out with, but it's so.
But if somebody asks you for your age, why aren't you revealing your age?
No, I'm gonna tell them in
them?
person.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
But I thought it would be kind of like interesting to know like how he would be different if I didn't tell him. Right
Well, yeah,
now.
that's what I'm learning about this show. It's like maybe if you don't reveal that and you just act solely on
But
your
I don't
attraction.
believe that, because like it's life. Like, you have milestones, you have
That's true.
goals, you
That's
have
true.
things. Like,
Yeah.
a 22-year-old woman is not going to be with a 60-year-old man who probably doesn't want kids anymore when her goal is to be a mom.
Yeah.
You know, like just little shit like that, where I'm just like, ugh, it's just for entertainment purposes only.
Also, what does it say when like a 50-year-old is
purposes only.
full on attracted to this young 20s guy?
Yeah.
You know, like you're like, there's something about him. He feels like, you know,
Yeah.
but you don't know the age, but you can't pick up on certain things.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I think that tells you more about that person.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because come on, like,
He's
if
an
you
old
were
soul.
behind a wall talking to somebody that was like 22, you could tell they're 22.
Right.
You
Or
know?
you should be able to somewhat pick that
Like,
up.
what's your favorite Elvis Presley song? And they'd be like, who? You know, like that. Then I'd be like,
That's true.
put me to the next room.
Yeah.
Right,
Do you know
right.
what looks maxing is?
Yeah.
Like, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should do that on the show. Just test them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
just little, like, that's what I would do if I was on the show.
Yeah,
The
what's
fir-
your
like-
favorite Playboy Cardi song?
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Dom, could you date an older woman?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. How old?
Of course.
What's the limit?
I mean,
78.
no. I just, I don't think that.
What's wrong with 78?
I'm at the age where like I'm already kind of on the older side of things, so it's like, yeah, I think it's not going to be too much of a difference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I have an old so.
You never know, so.
Sheila, actually, we ran into each other. The one time we ran into each other, like, out in the world,
Yeah.
I had gone on like a second date with this guy, and
Yeah.
he was like a lot older.
Yeah,
than
lot.
me.
well, he had like gray hairs.
Yeah,
like,
but the crazy thing is, she thought I was dating this guy. So it's crazy that you go on a date and it's like it looks like I'm dating this
Well, yeah,
person.
you're
Yeah.
out having a date with the
Yeah.
guy, so she's gonna act like
you came from the movie theaters.
Yeah, but
What are you
Y'all were
saying?
making out. We didn't think it was your dad. Like,
I don't think it's fair to like, not that you're not. It's fine with you, but it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, but
to
anybody.
assume like just because I went on a date with somebody that I'm dating them or
Yeah.
they're my partner.
But
No,
I
but
think
if
for
the
me-
person sees you out with a man, they're gonna think you're on a date, right?
On a
Well,
date's
you also
different
looked
than
really
dating.
cute that night. So
I did.
that's
No, yeah.
You looked really cute. So I was like, oh, okay, it's a date.
Well,
Yeah.
but did it also look like he was my boyfriend versus like I went on a date with him, right? What? That makes a difference. And how do you give off, hey, I'm not like taken, like this is my boyfriend vibe versus like, oh, this is just, someone I'm like, it's a
Okay,
we'll
let's
see.
let's
We'll
play this
feeling
game
it
right
out.
now. 2 pictures, boyfriend and a date. How would it visually look different? Give me the cue, so I'll look for that. You know what I mean?
I think I would be more openly like cuddly with my
Like
boyfriend.
more PDA.
Yeah, unless I'm having like a fun fling night type of
See,
thing.
there's so many factors.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't want to be looking like I'm like taken. in that
Steffi
way.
always like really is like a woman from like the 1940s or something.
Why?
She'll be like, yo, is there anything going on tonight? I want to flirt. It's like, what? Who talks like that? I want to put on my good shoes and flirt.
I'm going to show my ankles tonight. Whoa, they're going to go crazy for that.
I'm bringing my bangs out tonight. Yeah, it's like, I'm like, are you a time traveler? What in the world is going on?
That until you guys tell me I'm being like an old lady.
Protect Steffie at all.
I've got a cat sitter and I'm going to paint the town red tonight.
Maybe it's a little too much Bridgerton.
I love it.
I love it. It's you.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Whatever.
Well, let's wrap things up right now. Oh, we got the final segment. All right.
Yeah.
We got the final segment here. This is a segment. We finally named the segment Under Pressure. Will we answer? These are questions from our fans. I think we mentioned your name too, so there might be ones that are specific to you.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you pick it out? You know how to open one of those, right?
Yes.
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
Why don't we call it Hot Topic?
Wait.
Well,
How do
she
you open
doesn't. This is old school, actually.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is an old school one. Oh, so do I go first?
Yeah, go
or
ahead.
What happens now?
You can pick
Yeah,
all of
just
them
pull
one at a
it
time.
and then
Pick one. Just
read
pick
it.
one question.
pick one.
And then read it.
And then
Okay.
close the thing.
Oh, what's something your parents were wrong about?
Oh.
What's something our parents was wrong about?
Well, I think that them being really repressing your emotions when you're not like, you know, when you're like gaslighting yourself into believing things are like should be positive when something bad happens. I'm iffy about that. Sometimes I do
bad
think
is bad.
It is, but sometimes it is
like chamo
good.
when they're like just chamo.
Yeah.
Chamo means like, oh no, hold it like just
Endure it.
endure it.
Tolerate it.
Just tolerate it.
Yeah.
You know?
But I'm bleeding. You know?
I do feel like we don't hear that too much nowadays, right?
Yeah,
like
I
endure
don't think
it.
so.
Yeah.
Chamo. Like you don't hear that in American
Not the
language.
Gen Z,
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. Like, yeah, they don't really, you don't really.
I think it's because like they were like they grew up with the war while we weren't like
What
actively
war did your parents grow up in?
Well, their parents. Actually,
Yeah.
Our parents were not in a war. They can't
No,
use the
not
word
their
for
parents, but
If
it's-
anything,
they
we
were
grew
taught-
up in a war.
How they were raised.
How they were raised by their militant. A lot of them were from that time.
for sure,
So
for
like.
sure.
That was more of a thing because during the war you just couldn't have emotions.
No, guys,
You had
you'd be
to, like,
surprised.
repress
Yeah,
a
that's
lot of it,
crazy.
but now we have the time for it.
The chapter our parents came from was tough too. Like they saw Korea at its poorest.
They
you know?
did. Yeah,
So
yeah.
definitely it is different. Like for them to say chamo, you know, one thing that they were wrong is telling me to finish everything on my plate. You know, like they're
Yeah.
like you do. Like what you
That's a
said.
good one.
What you said, it's like, no, you don't have to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not disrespectful if I leave a little bit. Like I remember I would eat till like discomfort because I wanted to make sure that my parents are happy that I completed the bowl or dish.
You still do that though, but that's because of that,
It's
right?
instilled.
I can't break away from it.
I've done that too, and I remember the first time, like I said I got full, and someone was like, "Yo, just
Stop.
stop." And I was like, "Wait a minute, what?" And I saw all these like calculations popping around my head.
Yeah.
And I think that specifically, it changed my diet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Maybe go back to
I
your
know
old diet.
another thing that they were wrong about:
Yeah.
not going into the arts when you were young. From an Asian parent,
No, they were
I
right
think things
about
were changing.
No, because there's actually a lot of money in the arts.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah,
lot
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
there's a lot of money in the arts. So
You know what they were wrong about? Coming to America for a better life. They should have just stayed there.
Well, that's why my parents aren't here. Actually,
Yeah, they were smart.
actually, you might be right about that. Well, I mean, I think
At that time.
the mentality now is changing
No, for sure.
because the
Yeah.
American dream is different.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
okay.
But mine would be what's something your parents were wrong about is that you need a college degree to be successful.
Talk to them. Whoa, that is so true.
Yeah.
True.
That's
Yeah.
a big one for me.
Sally
True.
Mae.
You just need a chat GPT.
Yeah.
Take one, Steph.
Go ahead.
Can you
Go ahead.
teach the hosts a quick dance and rank best to worst?
Oh
Grade
my
them.
God.
A through F.
Should we skip this one? Or?
No,
that's for
do it.
you because they're saying because we know you're a dancer. Are they
Yeah.
saying her to teach
Yeah,
us to
she
dance?
needs to teach us a quick, like 3 second,
Okay,
like
cool,
move.
cool.
How about a move?
All right. You got a quick one?
Wait. A move?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so something
a
we could
dance
do
move.
seated.
Why don't you just do like a hand wave, you know? Like, why don't you try one of those?
That,
Like,
just that right there.
That
Can
was
you show
crazy.
us? Okay, show us, and
like,
then let's do it.
why don't you just like, everybody just
No,
kind of like...
she's teaching
Yeah,
me.
yeah, go ahead.
hello, focus.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so...
I was looking up my YouTube tutorials real quick. All right, go
Okay,
ahead.
So what if you're just here and then you're like kind of chilling and then you do a little
Ooh,
body
okay.
wave?
Who has the
Longitude.
most smooth?
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not that
smoothest?
Oh,
smooth.
you started off.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Oh no, I'm gonna die of
Hold on,
laughter.
I gotta warm up.
Do you
real
need a
quick.
beat? What's the
No.
song?
No.
Ding 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 ding
please.
ding 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 ding.
No, I'm gonna do one real quick. Here we go.
Jeez.
Hold on.
Wooden chopsticks.
Yeah,
over
yeah.
here.
She gets so shy.
No, I got it.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Wait, but are we doing it the way you just did
No.
it right
Who
now?
has the smoothest
Yeah,
one?
who has
Yeah,
a wave?
you can do it however you want
I
to
think
do
Steffie's
it.
gonna win
I
this
think
one.
Steffie's
Try
gonna
it.
win this one.
No. Okay.
Okay.
No, bro. One side. Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Whoa, you let it out at the end?
That okay.
Gorgeous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steffi, do it one more time
Good.
because
Her okays are so
Wait.
painful.
I've seen you do it better before. I
Okay.
swear to God.
You really?
just
Okay,
think
hold on.
about
All right,
starting
let's
at
do it
your
one more try. One more
fingers,
try.
okay?
Everybody, one more try. Here we go.
Oh, everybody.
That was exactly the
Okay.
same.
I thought that was more
Okay.
fluid, but all right.
Steffi,
All
start.
right.
Oh, that's not bad.
Better.
Ooh.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
go.
I'm done. I'm done. That
Yeah.
was it. That
Go
was
do
it.
one more. Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Honestly, if it was the first go round, I would have given it to Rick because
Let's go, boy.
He was.
yeah.
Because he had attitude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what performance is based off of.
Okay. All
you
right.
know?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's do one more and then we'll call it.
Come on.
Second.
No, not the dance.
second
The questions. The
round.
questions. The
Okay.
questions.
Round you.
Okay, second round was me. I
Yeah.
want to
Okay.
hear that.
Here we go.
Okay.
This is the last one. Here we go. Okay. Who's your Mount Rushmore of Wasians?
Wow.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay, well, Mount Rushmore, first of all, is 4. So let's each bring a Wasian to the table.
Oh.
Okay. All right. That's fine. That's good. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Mine would
Should
be...
we do Blasians too? Nah,
Yeah, we
no,
can do
Wasians.
Blasians. No, let's do Blasians too.
Okay. I know
Like
one.
any mixed Asian.
Okay. I know mine already.
Oh my God.
Mine would be Kimora Lee Simmons.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, I'd put her
I
up
like
there.
Kimura, but I don't know if she'd be in the Mount Rushmore. She's
The way she is,
she's bad.
but
She's a
also
boss too.
a boss.
Yeah,
she's a
Exactly.
boss.
That's what I'm
What-
saying.
What
like
was
she
her
runs
clothing
her
company?
baby
back
fat.
then? Baby
I already know the
That's
greatest
so sick.
like
She's so
mixed
good.
Asian, one of the greatest in America, Tiger Woods.
Anderson.
Wow.
Okay. Tiger.
Whoa.
Whoa, you didn't say
Anderson.
Anderson.
Back. No. Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods. Come
Actually,
on,
but yeah,
Woods.
Tiger Woods is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kristen Kirk.
What?
Is she not Asian?
Why
Yeah,
did
but
She
you're
is
What?
Wasian.
No, but you're putting her into Mount Rushmore. Whatever. All right, Smallville. All right. You're like the greatest WB show ever. Smallville. All right, go ahead.
Oh my God, you know what? I totally forgot, and the first person coming to my mind is Matt Stoney.
Wait, who is that?
Wow.
That's Stoney?
Crazy.
He's a competitive eater.
Yeah.
A competitive eater?
Shoved a lot of
and
hot
he's
dogs.
kind of a goat competitive eater. He's been
Yeah.
on this show before,
That-
actually.
Yeah.
Matt Stoney. That's
Stoney.
funny.
That's good.
That's hilarious. Shout out
Oh,
Matt
wow.
Matt.
Do you remember?
Stoney. No, Matt Stoney is definitely on certain people's
No,
Mount
he's
Rushmore.
actually.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
very
yeah,
impressed
yeah.
by him, and he was also really nice, and he's cute.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what
Like,
I'm
what's your
gonna say.
poop look like?
Oh yeah, okay. He's Korean, half Korean, huh?
He is?
Wait,
What?
what?
Matt Stoney's Korean?
Wait,
Wait.
that's blowing my mind.
Wait, I don't know that. I'm just saying because
Oh,
he
you're
has-
just saying.
I'm just saying it
He
because
does look more Korean than
I don't
he
think
does.
he's half Korean.
He
Is
would
he?
have brought it up on the pod, right?
How do we
Maybe.
not know that?
I know.
I feel like we have
Wait,
everybody.
guys, maybe he's not. I don't know. I'm just seeing
He might
some
not even
Korean,
be Asian, dude. He might be
Oh
one
my
of those
God.
Adam Driver looking motherfuckers.
He's definitely Wasian. Well,
Oh
anyways.
no, he's Japanese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
He's hot
Wait,
then.
you know who else is good? Keanu Reeves.
Oh, that's my
Yeah,
top.
okay.
That's my
Yeah,
guy.
I was like,
That's my
yeah.
guy.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was Under Pressure. Submit your questions for next week's episode too. And Sheela Awe is our guest this week. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
One of the
Thanks for
best.
having me back.
And a friend to our podcast.
Extended fam.
You are welcome anytime.
Yeah.
Thank
Sheila.
you.
Except May, June.
Oh,
Okay, you're welcome
Don't listen.
anytime. Steffie Baik, Rick Lee, Jonnie Park. Tune in next week for another
Bye.
episode of Homeroom, y'all. Peace.